For me, it's about giving back. I want to be able to help people. Mum and Dad were really big on going out of their way for people and made a real effort to install that in us as kids as well. She would spot a hitchhiker out on dusk and they would be invited for dinner. That's probably where my love for volunteering and helping out actually started. Dad would have been about 55 when he decided to join. He came back from his recruits course and he was raving about it, like he was telling everyone. And so I heard the stories about 50 times. At that point I was like, I really want to do this. Ari would have been about 2.5 and I joined up. I was the only woman at the time. They haven't had a woman in the brigade for quite a few years. That was really scary for me. Am I strong enough? Am I going to be mentally okay with all the stuff that you see? Our first call, we were the first arriving truck. I just remember pulling up and thinking, oh my God, coming down the road and seeing flames 15 metres high. For me, it was the emotions that were attached to it because it was actually my friend's business. And just knowing that they were losing everything. My second call, which was my first car crash, it was pretty gnarly. It was really, really gnarly. And the boys actually pulled me aside and they said, look, you don't have to see this if you don't want to. If you can protect someone in the crew that might be vulnerable from seeing something or experiencing something, you're going to do it. Because it does affect you and it does build up and you do need to get support. And to have a crew that actually genuinely cares about you and making sure that you're okay before putting you in a situation is amazing, and I really, really respect them for that. After you've been in a really gnarly experience with your crew, you do start to talk about your family and talk about your home life. I was in a very, very unhappy relationship. I felt like I didn't have a voice. I was lacking a lot of confidence in who I was. For me, joining, it meant that I'd stand up for myself. I realised that I actually had something that I could contribute. I think the biggest thing was getting to know people that I could trust and I was safe with. It gave me the strength to actually get up and walk away. Ari thinks it's amazing. Asher gets a little bit scared sometimes that something might happen. He's a bit of an overthinker. Noah's goal is to join. It has changed how I parent. It's taught me to be a little bit calmer. Also, their mum's a lot more confident and happy within herself, and that's something that's come through developing as a person and finding out who I am through firefighting.